Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. Welcome, Scorpios. I'm going to be doing a new moon reading for Scorpio placements. I was on a bit of a hiatus. I'm back now. So welcome back if you used to watch me and were like, hey, where'd you go? And welcome if you're just finding my channel. We're going to take a look at the new moon in Aquarius. It's Aquarius season. The new moon is in Aquarius. So we are going to take a look at what that means for you, Scorpio, specifically when it comes to a new way of manifesting your hopes, dreams, desires, what you want to see come into your life, right? The new moon is great for manifesting energy since it is new. It's new, fresh energy. So what we're going to look at here, I'm using the Zombie Tarot. So it's a fun deck. Felt drawn to lead with this one. So we're going to take a look at how you've manifested in the past, Scorpio, how that's working out for you in the present, and an alien way of manifesting, right? That's the whole title of this series, How to Unearth the Alien Within, because Aquariuses are known as the aliens of the Zodiac. They don't like following any specific direction. They like going their own path, coming up with unusual solutions to problems, something that might not be obvious to the naked eye. Takes like some investigation. So we're going to take a look at an alien way for you to manifest, a new way to manifest for you. All right. So let's see. In the past, we have the Hierophant coming out as how you've manifested in the past. How's that working out for Scorpio in the present? How is that working out for Scorpio placement? Scorpios in the present. How's that working out for Scorpio? Okay. Page of Hazards. And we have Knight of Swords here. Okay. Okay, great. So right off the bat, Scorpio, what I see here is that you're very connected to spirit. You yourself could be seen as a spiritual leader, or people come to you for particularly spiritual guidance or life, like life guidance. People wondering what step they should take next. I think you're probably fairly influential as well. So the way that you've manifested in the past is very direct. I see you, just talking directly to spirit, to God, to goddess, to praying to whatever entity you're talking to, right? Very connected to that. And again, and people see this, it's palpable. Like it's almost like a tangible thing that you are very like connected to source, if you will. I'm curious. I'm getting another. Something about your crown chakra. Like you feel very connected, especially via that crown chakra and that like ultraviolet, pure light. So here, how's that working out for you in the present? We have the Page of Hazards. Waiting for something. I feel like some of you might be at the beginning of a journey, beginning of starting a new path. Some of you have been guided to start a new path. Some of you are waiting for a message. You're waiting for a piece of mail, literally, that might come in your mailbox or an email. You're waiting for some sort of communication from an entity. This could be regarding a raise, a promotion, a new job. Like I said, it feels like a new path. So right now in the present, I feel like you're starting a new journey. You're at the beginning of it. Whether some of you are going back to school, again, you're going after a new job or a promotion, or even within the same company. Like if you've been in sales, you're going into operations. So you're starting anew. Now, this alien way of manifesting is the Knight of Swords, which is very quick moving. This energy, the pages are receptive energy. You're right, because I said you're waiting for a message to come in. Where the Knight of Swords doesn't wait for anything. The Knight of Swords is plowing ahead here, especially in this deck. Like he's got a sword in one hand and a machine gun in the other, and I know it's kind of hard to tell with the lighting here, I think, but he's on a oh my gosh, why don't I have words? Military vehicle, let's put it that way. And he's running over people, right? Zombies, the people that are coming after him and attacking him. So your alien way of manifesting is it honestly feels like it has to do with movement, Scorpio, moving a lot faster, not waiting. So let's see what that means exactly. So we have the Hierophant here. What else for Scorpio, how they've manifested in the past? How Scorpio manifested in the past? Wow. Yeah, the Hermit and the World. Super solo, again, very connected and getting shit done too, Scorpio. The Hierophant, the Hermit, the World, completing cycles. I feel like you're very like working with universal energy feels very natural to you. You don't when you're manifesting, when you're dreaming, like how you do it, you don't, there are no blocks to you. There are no boundaries. You don't see borders when it comes to what you can manifest into your life, which is wonderful because you're correct. There aren't any. We have another major arcana at the bottom. Yeah, the Tower. Mars energy, your energy. I really like this. It's very calm. It also feels very calculated. And it feels like you're very good at shutting out other energies, especially here with the Hermit. You're very good at just being on your own and closing off other energies, other entities that are trying to get to you. Because interestingly enough, like Aries, and you two, Aries and Scorpio in traditional ancient astrology before we had the uh, before we found Pluto, right? Scorpio was ruled by Mars, as is Aries. And there's a similar message here where very good, like there's a lot of energies that want to come towards you because they see how powerful you are and how you are able to call in what you want from the universe. You're able to call it in and get it, especially with the World here. There's completion. Um, and like I said, you're very good at putting those outside energies somewhere else. Because especially in this World card, this is like the World kind of looks like a meteorite, like something on fire. That's But these two people are like happy family, happy life. And I feel like the imagery here for you, Scorpio, again, that goes along with the story, is you're really good at ignoring danger outside. And you're not ignoring it, but here's the thing, this is an aspect in which the danger is only there if you start acknowledging it. You know this, Scorpio. That's why you don't acknowledge it. Really nice energy. Also, I would say you feel very good. Your home environment is is pleasant. Like you feel comfortable there. It's an environment in which you can manifest, right? Because all three of these people are in this. This is all happening in a home. All three of these cards, right, in someone's home environment. So I see that as you being comfortable. This is also all Earth energy here. Actually, all three of the Earth signs. This is Taurus. This is Virgo. The World is ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn. So you have a very, very stable, grounded way of manifesting. Let's see here. How's that working out in the present? Page of Hazards, Page of Cups. Let's see if we get another page out here. One more for Scorpio placements, please. Eight of Cups. Okay. So how this is working out in the present for you is you're in the beginning of journeys with two pages here. Pages are the beginning. They're younger energies, a little more immature. That's not to say that you are immature. It's just because it's the beginning. You're in a learning process of some sorts here. When it comes to, like I said, you're starting something off. What I said earlier about the Page of Hazards, I'm not going to repeat myself. You know. And then we've got the Page of Cups here. So new creative endeavors as well. Some of you could be in the beginning of a new love relationship, or some of you could be thinking about starting a family with your significant other. Like that's coming into the forefront of your mind perhaps now. Starting a new journey, like expanding. The Eight of Cups. I see they're needing a need to or you are possibly, we're going to clarify, walking, it's possible you're going through a process right now of walking away from parts of your past. And that could be why we've got these two pages here with that new energy coming in. Feels like you're making space for new to come into your life. So this is really nice. Some of you, like I said, beginning new creative projects, or beginning a new, having a new love interest. All right, now let's see this alien wave manifesting. Knight of Swords. It's much more active, I'll say that. Okay, I'll grab that card in a second. One more for Scorpio placements. Here we go. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Hazards, Hazards of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. This, okay, this alien way of manifesting that the new moon, you know, coming in with this new moon. And again, this isn't something we have to do, right? We're just exploring new ways that you can bring goodness and good forward what you're wanting into your life. So, because like I said, what you're doing, this is a lovely, beautiful energy, and it's working. But right here we have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Hazards, and the Queen of Wands. There's much more movement in over here. Right? This is a very still energy. Like I said, all earth signs, it's very grounded, very stable. I would say methodical in a sense. This is a little more loose, a little more more fluid way here. And it has to do with the Ten of Hazards here. It feels like it has this, some of this this alien wave manifesting has to do with pulling from resources that are around you, but you might not be using to the best of their ability. We'll see more of what I mean by that when we clarify. Knight of Swords here, the swords are about our intellect. So these are all incredibly very spiritual cards. This is more about using logic, like logicking out and being more. The Knight of Swords speaks, he's the fastest moving knight. Being more willing to change paths, right? And right, you are a fixed sign, Scorpio. So there is an aspect of you might find change a little difficult. Where this Knight of Swords is and this Queen of Wands is saying to kind of loosen that up a little bit, and just honestly being willing to try a new way is going to be difficult for you, Scorpio. But I think you have resources, familial resources, ancestor resources. I almost feel like you're being asked to talk to your ancestors, to talk to those that came before you and ask them for guidance, as support, as help. And then the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands is very passionate energy. It's linked to Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire signs, very full of heart. This Queen of Wands in particular is very sacrificial. I know it's kind of hard to tell here, but she doesn't have an arm. She's carrying it in her hand. Excuse me. Sorry. And she's a nurse herself. So she's taking care of other people while sacrificing, while sacrificing, right? But the sacrifice to her doesn't feel like a sacrifice. It's just what she does. Queen of Wands is a very fearless energy, very courageous, goes for it. Fearlessness is what's here. I think that you're afraid. There's a fear of coming out of this way of manifesting because, like I said, it's very contained. It's in your home. It's where you're comfortable in your environment. This is encouraging you to go out of that comfort zone and look around you at how what is around you can help you manifest in a different way, I feel. Ten of Cups at the bottom. Emotional stability, the Chariot. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look, Scorpio. Let's get a little more information here. There might be things you might, this alien way of manifesting, it'll move quicker. You will be able to manifest what you want quicker when it comes to linear time, but it requires more sacrifices from you. It's not as, that's why it's less comfortable. There's right here, you're blocking out energies, you're influential, you're very connected to spirit, but there might be a lack of, there's a lack of passion here. There's a lack of movement. I think that's why. Because here, like, you manifest, right? And then you're waiting for the message to come in. You're waiting for the love to come in. Whereas here, you're actively moving towards it. You're sacrificing. You're being fearless and sacrificing to get to call in what you want. And here, you're moving towards what you want with a quickness. And you're using your voice a lot. I see you here. This is speaking is a new way of alien way of manifesting what you want. Literally talking out loud to the universe. And this might be you talking more to people, engaging more with people in general, because when we, our words, right, the words that when they come out of our mouth, it's vibration. It affects the energy around us. I feel like there's a message here too of you not being afraid to be effective. Okay, let's see here. The Hierophant. What's this Hierophant for Scorpio placements? What's this Hierophant? Ace of Wands. There's the fire. There we go. So it's a pure, and this is it's like pure fire. I don't know. I'm seeing like blue light. Like that hot heat. You're manifesting from a place of, it's a very pure place, very pure. It's the Hermit here. And you are passionate about what you want. But I think, I think it's hard to tell. I know that, like, there's a fire in your heart, but you're not, but outward, you're not showing that. You're keeping it inside. The Hermit. This new way of manifesting is showing that heart. Four of Pentacles. Feels like you've escaped something recently. In the recent, maybe 9 months ago. I'm going to go ahead and put a time on it. 9 months ago, you made an escape of something, or escaped. You weren't comfortable in your own home. It doesn't have to be 9 months ago, but it does feel that's, because there was something about people were trying, like evil entities. People were trying to like take your energy. You had energy vampires around you. Again, see, Aries got a similar reading. You two both ruled by Mars. It might be, but an Aries reading, again, super similar. If you have time, I would suggest watching Aries reading as well, Scorpios. You're both ruled by Mars. You had, so that's why that's okay. This is why you're being so protective of what you're manifesting, because there was this energy around you, possibly more than one, but definitely one in particular, that was trying to take things from you, possibly did take money from you. So you are protecting what you have. You feel that you need to protect it. But I feel like, again, the message here is this happened in the past. You can be more open-hearted now. You don't need to protect yourself from that, whatever that is that you had to escape from. Possibly some of you moved homes, or even moved like whole towns. because of this. Like you left the town that you were living in. What's the world? The world here for Scorpio. You're protected now. Like I said, very protected now. Very comfortable where you are now. That energy is gone. Knight of Cups. Nice. So, yeah, things move. Things are moving. It feels like you're able to complete, like completing creative projects, being dreamy and creative. I feel like it comes naturally to you. You might even be working with people that are at a distance. If you're working on creative projects, um, you're working with people like from around the world, but they're on the same wavelength as you because, like I say, you're able to create. You're able to complete these things. Um, so that's really nice. Yeah, one of the ways that you manifest is through working with others on creative projects. Okay, so let's see this Page of Hazards. What's this Page of Hazards? So in the present, I see you waiting for something. Like I said, it's a new beginning. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're starting a new beginning that maybe not there are people around you that might not be supportive, might not think that you're moving in the right direction. They think you should just stay the course, um and not take off on this new path, not become a student again, not like put yourself back in the place of in the being in the beginning. But you're defending this stance. I see in the present. You're very sure of what you're doing with the Seven of Wands. People are coming at you and trying to get you, but you're protected. You're just, like I said, meditating. You're very peaceful. You're protected in this bubble here. And you're standing firm in your belief that no, this is what you want. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands at the bottom. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, both Leo energy. So yeah, you're exerting your will when it comes to this. So that tells me you're very certain. Page of Cups here. Page of Cups in the center. What's this Page of Cups, please, for Scorpios? Ooh, okay. Grab that. Ace of Cups. Yeah, new love. Some of you are definitely thinking about starting a family. Then, it doesn't have to be tomorrow, but planning for thinking ahead about starting a family. Those of you that, some of you might have been deeply hurt in the past with relationships. And I'm not even talking about romantic relationships, just mean relationships, intimate relationships in your life. And you might have let a decent amount of them go in the recent past. And so in the present, there's a sense of rebuilding emotional connections, but not okay, building emotional connections, because I don't see you rebuilding them with what left in the recent past, right? Yeah, this Eight of Cups, there was a need to walk away from people that were dragging you down emotionally. So some of you are making new friends. You're finding who, you're kind of rebuilding your tribe, finding out who your tribe is. Feels like yeah, it's pivotal. But again, for some of you, this is the beginning of a family. And that could be why there are people, energies around you criticizing this Page of Hazards. But again, you're very sure. You're very certain. Eight of Cups, walking away, needing to walk away. I almost feel like I already answered that one, but Page of Cups. Yeah. Which is right there. Like I said, you're walking away from what you're doing here, Scorpios, I almost said Cancers, is you're maturing, which is interesting to say because I said this is immature energy, but remember, I didn't mean that in the sense that it's reckless and young, and ignorant. None of that stuff. you yourself are maturing because there was a realization that you had to walk away from certain relationships. They were codependent when it came to emotions, right? Remember I said people come to you for advice, life advice, things of this nature. Well, you're in the present, you're walking away from some of those because you're like, look, I don't have all the answers. I need to concentrate on me. I've got this new stuff that I'm starting down a new path. I'm certain this is the path I want to go down. I'm thinking, I'm building new relationships, or I'm thinking of starting a family. Like, it's like you don't have time for the bullshit anymore. Not that you ever did, but you were patient and you allowed it, right? And but now you're like, no more. You can't be bothered with energies that don't know what they want or where they're going, is what I'm feeling like here. Pages are sometimes exploratory, but again, I feel like these are new beginnings for you, and I feel like the cards that came out to clarify support that. Yeah, you just don't. The Six of Swords. Yeah, you're making you're pulling away. You're transforming. You don't have time for the nonsense anymore, Scorpio. You've run out of patience for the nonsense too. That's another thing here. All right, so this Knight of Swords, this new way manifesting, Knight of Swords with the Tower. Yeah, you're going to shock some people with your words. And that's just it. Your new way of manifesting is to, I feel like it's to speak in like ultimate truths. There is no like beating around the bush here. This energy is incredibly direct. It feels shocking. Like this energy would feel shocking to someone on the receiving end of it. But what this is saying is to speak ultimate truths to the universe, right? I'm not saying to other people, to the universe. Speak out some ultimate truths, because the universe, when it comes to manifesting, the universe likes really clear messages, right? Speaking in metaphor or analogies or hyperbole and things like this, the universe doesn't understand that. You need to be very clear, very direct. So I feel like that's the message here, being incredibly direct with your words and with your actions, making sure that your actions and your words are lining up, that you're not saying, universe, I want, well, no, that's not how you manifest, but you know what, I'm not going to give an example. I feel like, yeah, your words and your actions aligning and speaking those ultimate truths. It says 10 of Hazards. This is very stable energy here, the 10 of Hazards. The 5 of Swords. Okay. It's possible that you feel that your family... Yeah, okay. With the 5 of Swords and the Devil at the bottom of the deck, I feel like some of you feel that you're feel a bit betrayed by your family, and almost a need to use some sort of kind of underhanded and sneaky. It's like you have to be underhanded and sneaky around certain stability, but this is generational. This has to do with like 10 of Pentacle Hazards. It's like generational wealth, arguments happening. This new way of manifesting might create because again, our energies affect other, right? We're all energy. It seems like there might be some disagreements because, oh, right, because you're walking away from codependent energies, right? The Devil, one of the things, Devil, addictive, codependent. Yours were in particular emotional codependent energies, right? Because you know all, as people see. That's what people are seeing you as. So you walking away or taking a step back is going to create some turmoil. That's what this is. That's what the message is here. And I feel like but to push through that turmoil, Try to not let it affect you too much. Watch your words. Like I said, which is being direct. Yeah, it just might have that result, Scorpio. Your manifestations could, yeah, your success could cause some to wonder. They're like, how are they getting this? What's going on? It's like people don't understand. People don't need to understand, Scorpio. Okay. And yeah, I feel like some of you feel like you should have been left, um, an, gosh, inheritance. Like there was an inheritance that you've lost, that it wasn't there. And it's possible someone took it from you, but don't let that affect you. Don't let that affect your manifesting. Don't let that negative energy get into your head and keep you from achieving your goals. Okay, Queen of Wands here. It's the Queen of Wands. Nine of Wands. Okay. So the other message here, this alien way of manifesting with the Queen of Wands, right? This very open-hearted, more open, more visible way of manifesting, right? Because it's your words and your actions coming together. The Nine of Wands is telling me to have some boundaries up, because people are going to notice this shift in you, this new way, because you're calling in what you want and you're successful. And when you're speaking it and speaking these ultimate truths, it's going to happen even quicker. People are going to want a part of that. Again, Aries had the same message. It must be it must be Mars energy, honestly. Yeah, and Queen of Wands is Aries, and this is Sagittarius here. You, like I said, you've got a decent amount of fire coming out here. The Tower ruled by Mars as well. So just have your boundaries up. Don't let just anyone in, right? Because just because you're being open, just because your heart is open and you're being fearless, doesn't mean let any energy in that shows up. I think there's a message here that's just saying, while you're sacrificing, it's be logical about what you're making sacrifices to, who you are sacrificing for in particular. Is it someone, because is it someone that doesn't deserve it? I feel like there are some energies around you that don't necessarily deserve for you to sacrifice something for them. So I feel, yeah, just be discerning when it comes to, and think about, logic out, who is it that you are making sacrifices for? And be sure that you're putting that energy in the right place, right? Because the universe will know. And we have Aquarius's card at the bottom of your deck. The star, wishes coming true, wishing upon a star, right? Really nice spread, Scorpio. I really hope this has resonated. Like and subscribe if so. And if anyone would like a personal reading, I offer those. My email box is in, or my email box, wow, my email address is in the description box below. Oh, it's early in the morning, Scorpio. I apologize. This was a great reading. I really like this energy a lot, Scorpios, and I hope you did too. This is a message from the new moon to end out the reading. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be you're in competition, whether you realize it or not. I don't know that you do, because you're just like doing your own thing, protecting, right? You're in your home, you're in a safe place, you're protected, calling in what you want, right? Waiting for these messages. But when you actually start making the moves, when you move with this Knight of Swords, Tower energy, and things start happening even quicker for you, your blessings start coming in even quicker. Like I said, people are going to notice it. They're going to want to compete with you because they want what you're getting. They want what you have. So try to keep it playful, because the Five of Wands ultimately is a card of training, right? Like I said, I feel like some of you are training. You're going into a new position, something, right? You're going to be like a student, but keep it playful. It's important to keep it playful. If people try and take this to like the next level and get serious about competing with you, just leave, walk away. It's not, the energy isn't worth your time. Yeah, Knight of Wands, but leave that situation behind with confidence. All right, Scorpios, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you at your next reading. Take care.